you doing? Hoping that you're doing good. My name is Bonareri and welcome to this vlog. So today is on Thursday and I'm in the house, as you can tell, I wanna go get some food. So I have a few options in the house, but I'm like, oh my god, I just feel like having a cheat meal. By that I mean either pizza or fried chicken. Okay, so this is how I am looking. A very loose top and sweatpants, and my shoes, these are from my sister, but as far as I'm concerned they are mine. So yeah, let's go ahead. The lighting is obviously, so yeah, let's go ahead and get that food. I'm just realizing that since my window is over there, I should have at least put my mirror pale in that wall. And yeah, I'm just going to get my order because on my way back I want to buy a few groceries and probably what I'll be having for dinner, because right now it's 1:30 and I know by evening I'll be so hungry, so I also want to buy my dinner and fresh produce. So yeah, let's go.
Get me rowdy.
Hey guys, finally back home. I've obviously gotten a few things, starting with sweet potatoes. I love these things. Oh my gosh, I even think in my last vlog I cooked them. I'm just going to put them somewhere here. I also bought tunyanya, about a kg, onions, and kitunguu saumu, and lemon, and pilipili hoho, and ginger. And then milk. Oh my god, I usually restock on milk all the time. Even in my last vlog, I remember restocking on milk, but I didn't buy like too much. I bought only 4 packets. That was it. Passed by the supermarket, bought this black pepper. I ran out of black pepper recently, and to tomato paste. And what actually got me out of the house? So, some chicken. And I'm gonna enjoy that. I'll talk to you guys later.
Get me rowdy.
Hey guys, happy Saturday. So today is on Saturday, and clearly, as you can tell by now, I have been free the past 2-3 days. I'm trying my best not to kill myself of the guilt of not being productive. I'm one person who I'm gonna stress just because I'm not being productive, and the fact that I dedicated Juicy, Jana, and Leo, Kesho, but I'll be somewhat busy tomorrow. I've dedicated these days to just doing nothing, like absolutely nothing, and I'm loving it. I've literally been a couch potato, just Netflixing and chilling, just Netflix, eating and sleeping, and I'm honestly loving it. So sahizi niko tu mtaa. I want to take, niko na hizi viatu pair mbili, these pair of black shoes, and these slipper shoes. These were a gift, lakini zimeraruka. I need to get them to the, is it the shoe shiner wanaitwangwaje, hawa watu wa kushona viatu, so that they can be fixed. And then I want to pass by think twice and see if I can find something there. So that's basically it. Let's head out. And let me show you guys quickly what I've worn. Nothing major. Whew. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. So today is on Sunday, and I am headed to church. I am in my YCA uniform. Today is a very special day because we are gonna go to the prison. We are going to Kamiti National. Is it Kamiti Maximum Prison? Yes, I think that should be it. So we are going there. We are we are going there with the group. I'm very excited, but at the same time, I'm very nervous because I've never been to a prison before. And I am looking forward for whatever this experience is going to do to me. So I will take you guys along with me as much as I can. I'm not sure if I will be allowed, or I'm not sure if phones or even cameras or even recording is allowed in there, but if they do allow, I will definitely take you along. But if not, I will come on here, guys, and share the experience with you. But for now, let me head out to church, meet with the group, and then head there.
I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, unraveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I need. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now it's not the
Hey
right
guys, so like I had
time. And I don't wanna
imagined,
fight with
we are not
you.
going in with the
I
phones.
would rather lie to
So
you.
I will definitely
Look
catch you
away
guys
so you
on
won't
what
see.
the experience
Cause the
will
pain
be.
is in my
I'm a
eyes.
little bit excited, but anxious at the same time.
Feels like I could
Uncharted
pick at any
territory is
moment
in it.
and shatter your insides. If you be my mind, call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I would rather lie. I would rather lie. I don't wanna fight. I would rather lie to you. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you.
Hey guys, so I am finally back home. I'm in the process of removing my makeup. I've actually removed my makeup. I wanna chill a little bit before I start editing. So I'm wearing sunblock and I am feeling super hungry. I've just washed my face. I want to wear a dera and then fix myself something to eat, and then I can start like freshening up and doing all that beautiful stuff. And then when I'll be doing that, when I've already freshened up, I'll catch you guys up on my experience. But let me tell you, that was a life changing experience. My sister yesterday was telling me that once you go to prison, either as a visitor or as an inmate, you never come outside the same. And I was like, it's mentality, but yeah, that's true. It's definitely a life changing experience that I've had. I will be sharing with you guys my experience over there. But first, let me fix myself a plate before I pass out. Hey guys, so I have eaten, I've taken a nap, and now I feel like myself again. I'm sipping on purple tea. It tastes so good. I put just too much of lemon, but I like it that way. Anyway, I'm here to fill you guys on my experience to Kamiti prisons. First of all, that experience was too much. I was not ready for it. It was so intense and very, very life changing. So I went there with my YCA group from church. We had organized like a charity activity just because there are some things that our prisoners who are they don't have a luxury to access, like toothbrushes, soaps, tissues. You see those simple stuff that we take for granted, those people don't have. So we came together, collected a few coins and bought those things and took them there. Okay, so bear in mind that there are over 2,000 inmates. So obviously ours was just a tip of the iceberg. We didn't manage to do the big work, but ile kidogo yenye tuliweza, we did it. Okay, now that that's out of the way. So we went there, and when we got there, first of all, you have to pass through the security checks. There are like, I counted 4 security checks before you actually now get into the prison itself. So there's the gate and 4 different security checks. So that tells you that it is a pretty rigorous experience. You don't go in there with phones, no metal things, so no earrings, no necklaces, nothing metal. Also, what else? Obviously, no firearms, and there's some, pretty small things that you're not allowed to carry in there. The security checks were very intense. They use obviously machines to check if you've carried anything that you're not supposed to carry, and then they know the part where they physically search you, like wanaku search, like it's a little something. I don't know how to explain it. And then obviously the boys were taken to a separate room and the girls were taken to a separate room, and then that's the tension started coming in because the the guard we found over there, that lady, she was telling us about obviously how some of these men have not seen women for a long time. Ati sasa make sure we don't catch ourselves in the wrong side with them, because they can do bad things to you, and they're not even allowed to open fire in prison. So kwanza nilikuwa like haya, kwani can go in there and then something bad happens to me. But hiyo ilikuwa tu ni kutu scare, because honestly I found the prisoners to be very friendly. So the activities we did, we attended mass with them, and then now we had a session where we were like interacting. Let me tell you guys, freedom and good health are the most important things in life. And as much as we prioritize money, there's no way you're going to enjoy money if you don't have these things. And from the interactions, I realized there are like 4 categories of people who are in there. So there's the first category, like I want to classify them. This is just my own classification. The first is the bad, intense criminals who have done the most unthinkable things. They have killed, they have done very bad things to children. So there's that category. And then there's also the category of they just life pushed them to do the things that they did. Unfortunately, they got arrested. And then there's now the third category, where ulikuwa tu mahali, you are just somewhere, and then something happened while you are in the vicinity, so by default you got in a mess. So make sure that you're very cautious of your environs, because we had a story about a certain guy. They were in a house party, and then one thing led to another. The SA in the house party, and then that's how the person who committed that crime didn't admit it, and it ended up being just a spiral effect of little crimes that were put together, and then they ended up being prosecuted. And then there's now the fourth category of people who genuinely haven't done anything. Honestly speaking, they haven't done anything, but some way, somehow, they found themselves in the prison. And that, I think, is the most heartbreaking category that I got to interact with. And then obviously there are some people who lie about things, but that is neither here nor there. So in Kamiti maximum prison, there are people who are serving. So we have in Kamiti there are like 4 prisons. So there's Kamiti maximum, there's Kamiti medium, there's juvenile, and there's, I think, a section for Kamiti women or something. but we were at the maximum one. So in the maximum, we have people serving 20 plus years to life and others death sentence, but obviously it was reduced to life. And yeah, even we interacted with one of the inmates who was telling us that they were sentenced. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. So the inmate was telling us that he was sentenced in 1994. I was like, bruh, I wasn't even born. You're already in prison. And it's a very eye-opening experience, honestly. Do not take the sun you do not take the sun you bask in for granted. Do not take this air. And I need to mention that the air that I breathed there was very intense. I think I've mentioned that. Also, it was just, that place, it has high walls. It has high walls, very high walls. And then obviously but the mnaishi, they are lower than the walls, because obviously that's the purpose of you not getting to even look on the outside. So it is a little bit, what word can I use? I don't want to say like stuffy. The air is somewhat stuffy, but that's what I felt like. And then now, when it came to interactions, I really, really loved our interaction with the inmates. And then another thing that I need to mention is that everybody is there. There are rich guys there. Case in point, the last governor, Waititu, is there. There's people who have money in prison, and then there are now people who are medium class, middle class, and then there are now the poor people. Like, everybody is over there, and then that uniform is going to equalize all of you. In as much as you have money, it can give you a slightly good lifestyle, in that you can be able to afford things like fruits, which they're being sold in there. We can be able to afford fruits, milk, bread, such things. But if you do not have money, there is no way that you're going to accept that. And by the way, there's no going in prison with money. So what happens when you go to visit somebody and you want to give them money is that you give the wardens, for example, you give the warden 1,000 shillings, wanaandikiwa tu mahali, like a receipt. And then when they go to buy bread, if bread is maybe 100 shillings, it gets deducted from the receipt, because there's no physical money in there. And then another thing, I think that's pretty much it from the experience I had. Obviously, I'm not going to remember everything right now. It was a pretty intense experience. I didn't have my phone, meaning that that was a really good thing. I got to actually experience it, and I didn't have any distraction whatsoever. And we take such things for granted. But anyways, um yeah, that was my experience. Let me know down below if you've ever gone or visited a prison, if you have actually served time. Let me know, interact with me. I'll be happy to hear your experiences. But that's gonna be it for me in this week's vlog. I know that this vlog has been very laid back, very chilled, and life gets like that sometimes. So yeah, normal programming resumes next week. And yeah, that is all for me for today. I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye for now. Love you.